happened in the last episode. It has to be done on the quern. Rolling this machine. Bricks. I will make this one. Don't mess it up. Put it in here. Idiots. Oh, hello, Jacob.
Oh, this place is on fire.
I need the bellows. Yes. Oh, please turn into something useful and beautiful. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hey Poundle playing Terrafirmacraft. Today we are going to be a bit of everywhere. Yes, I'm going to concentrate on the base things that I should be doing or I'm doing. Yes, household maintenance, and first of all I need to show you this. Remember when I told you that I placed the bricks in here so that the fire won't burn my house? How wrong was I with that? Very. Luckily, there is not that much damage at all, so I think we can manage with this. I will fix it at some point. But now I want to show you. Oh my god, my beautiful god. Take a look at this. So I brought Jacob in here, and apparently Jacob is actually a girl. But now that he's been named, she has been named. Oh, I've had to, but yeah. And now that she's been named and gathered here with her friends, I'm trying to domesticate these animals, get to myself some babies. Yes, and yeah, I'm getting somewhere with the heart. I'm there are small little red areas on the hearts, and I think I can only get to the halfway point of this. So yeah, we've got the goats covered, and I will make a roof here today. Also, what I need to show you, so I was told that this is actually not a very good idea. And I should have figured it out myself too. Basically what you should be doing with the saplings is actually 1, 2 and 1, 2, so there should be 4 blocks between the saplings, because they grow to 5 wide on top, I think. So yeah, these are completely and totally misplaced, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave them like this. Yeah, because I really don't want to risk the saplings now, because I have a slight possibility to get 1 from here, and that is far from enough. So yeah, not going to do that. And also Gelmer told me, he told me about the saplings, I think, but also about the tree planting. So I had a row of saplings, several rows of saplings, and apparently that is not a good way to go. So let us get ourselves a scythe. Yes, and we will get to this room soon too. But yeah, so apparently, and to be honest, it is actually wise to plant 2 saplings. I will show you how. Seeing things here. So yeah, apparently the way you should be planting the saplings is how many? Like this. Let me clear some room in here, and not collecting straw. So a nice move on trees: 1, 2, and 1, and 1, 2, and there. So basically, like you move on the chessboard, 1, 2. Side and 2 forward, or 2 forward and 1 to side, whatever you want to do with it. But apparently that is the best way to plant the saplings, or a way at least. Yeah, and when you do that, you should be able to not have an axe with you. Really should prepare. Yes, jumping and running around here makes Boundle a thirsty boy. So let's take a bronze axe here, and apparently this way there is a slight chance that you can actually cut down the mightiest tree of the forest with a herring. like this. So let's see. We might be able to get 2 trees here. Two trees. Yes, or several like trees, because especially the oaks, they grow together. So yeah, this is a good way to plant the trees. Now we know that. Alrighty, let's get to the second or the next thing in our stuff. So I did make the bismuth bronze anvil in the last episode, and seriously, once again I don't have any torches with me, so it is going to be dark soon. But yeah, I was told by Serious Creeper actually that instead of using molds to create tools, you should always use the anvil and forge them, because that way you can get bonuses to the tools, and you can see the bonuses by hovering over the tool here. So this one is one of the molded ones. I wonder, I think this was... No. I should have one tool here that is actually... Yeah, so here you can see it, skill bonus 3.75%. Yes. So the forging skill makes the tools better actually. And that is a reason that you should really forge the items instead of using molds. That's something new to me, and I'm very glad to know it now. And yeah, my general idea was pretty much that I will learn the skill and continue doing the forging, yes, with the bismuth bronze tools. And I also rearranged this, so basically this is now in order. So the correct order to make leather is that first you put it to lime water, then you scrape it, then you soak it, and then you place it to tannin, and then it turns to leather. So yeah, I kind of arranged this too from left to right, and that is the way that it should be done. Yes, and these barrels, I don't know why they are here. Also, just, yeah, if I need more of these, I will just yeah, place them somewhere around here. Yes. And also I was talking about the chestnut planks, and I thought I had some, and yes, I do. They were in the chest up here because I was building the roof, and I totally forgot that they're here. So yeah, this is something that we need to work on. We need a wall to our beautiful little house. One thing that comes to my mind, message to developers. One thing that I find very bothersome, yes, is this. So basically, I would like to have the oak log textures for or the textures for these things to be a bit different depending on the tree type, because if I, for example, I have oak logs and now I have chestnut logs, this is very bothersome. Yes, it shows you that it is chestnut log if you have the whaler, but otherwise you will never know. If you're looking it from a distance, you will never know that this is chestnut and this is not. So yeah, that is something that if you have a way to make a difference between the logs, instead of just making the piles all around, depending on the wood type, which is the only way that I've found to take some track of which trees I do have and which I don't. So yeah, that is something. If you have an answer on how to do that, I would be very glad. A way to know that this is chestnut by color, not by looking at it. Someone who is listening, consider it. Oh yes, and also I find another zinc ingot vein, and I will actually show it to you now. And here it is, my sphalerite mine. So I have been wondering how to place the these ones, yes, support beams, and I think I have found a way now. So I was struggling with on how this worked, because I really did not pay too much attention to it, but now I think I've figured out how they should be placed, and this is actually working for me now. So yeah, days without a cave in this cave, several, yeah. I finally know how the beams work, I think. And for this I really need more effective tools too. And I think I should be mining here at some point some more. But yeah, for now I have enough zinc, so I don't need to. And that is also always a good thing when you don't need to mine. Because mining is so scary. Somebody left the door open. Oh, and also I found something else. So yeah, about the fruits. Yes, it says that they are harvestable in early summer, and I thought that the cherries, yeah, they will remain in the trees. And, I can harvest them when it's suitable for me. But no, this is pretty much like the baking of a souffle. You do not tell when the souffle is ready. The souffle tells you, souffle, yes, tells you when it is ready. So yeah, you need to harvest the cherries and berries when they are ready. You cannot leave them to the trees because they disappear. So yeah, that is something that I missed this summer, and I have to keep an eye on it next summer, I think, because I really need that vinegar stuff. And now I will have to manage one winter. Could you please render in? Thank you. So I really need to get the vinegar, because preserving food items at the moment is actually pretty much based on how long they will last after I've harvested them. And this is the reason that I'm not harvesting, for example, the squash yet. No, because I can preserve it at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take what I need and leave everything else. Food wise, I think I'm doing good still. So yeah, I'm fine with that. My beautiful god. Oh, did you see that? Are you now pregnant? Yes, we'll give birth in 28 days and can milk. Let's collect some milk too. I have this barrel in here full of milk. Yes, let's milk the other goat too. Oh, I'm going to have a baby. I'm going to have a baby. This is a male, yes. Whoopsie, you are not supposed to milk the male goats. That is something that seminologists do. And I think I need to add doors in here, because the small ones might actually travel off from this. But yes, I'm going to have a baby. Eat, yes. More babies, babies. Oh, so beautiful. I'm so happy. Jacob, you're going to give birth to a beautiful little child. Yes. Oh, and this thing too. So yeah, this is going to be my little brewery area here. I'm going to do the alcohol stuff in here, and apparently you cannot make... Ooh, that was my coffee mug. Apparently you can't make any alcohol from oats. So what I thought was that I will use the oat for breeding. I've got a lot of it, and I will use that to breeding the animals and making bread, perhaps and possibly. And the wheat, rye, and barley I will all turn into alcohol at some point. But I'm waiting for the final harvest, and I will make the alcohol during the winter time, so that when the cherries actually grow up and are harvestable, I have alcohol to instant, so that I can place the cherries in there and make the vinegar, and that way maybe next year I will be able to preserve the food items. Yes, for meat I think I need some salt, and that is done by having rock salts. Rock salt rocks, yes. And I think I have some of it in here. I did have 12 of it, I think. Where did I place it? Here, 14. So yeah, when I was gathering the thunder, yes. When I was gathering the Kalia, I actually took myself some raw rock salt. But did I throw all this other stuff away? Yes, I think. So yeah, not a very bright idea, but yeah, I do have some of that, and I will just break it with my pick and make it salt at some point. And that way I should be able to preserve the meat when I get to kill Jacob. No, the other goat. Jacob will. And if you are wondering how do I know which of them is Jacob, I will tell you. Because if you take a look at these goats, yes, they are mainly white with black spots. But Jacob here is actually black. But it has a lot of white spots on it. So yes, that way I know that this is Jacob in here. Pregnant and will give birth in 28 days. Beautiful, beautiful little goat is coming to our house. Come to think of it. Think of it. Think of it. Yes, think. A lot of thinking, like always. I think I should actually start looking at this too. Shouldn't I? Because, yeah, hot spring water 125 millibuckets. So that is 250 for 1000. It would be 8 olive pastes, I think. So for 10,000 it would be... Yes, I think I'm going to make my... take a barrel from here, actually. Yes, now I know why these barrels are here. I was wondering what will come first. So let's actually destroy you. And I'm going to drag some hot spring water in here. Oh, interesting development. Hot spring water, 1000 millibuckets, so it did not fill the... Oh, it did not fill the barrel straight away. Very interesting. So what I should be doing is taking a barrel like this from here, and then take a bucket of this. Already. Yeah, it gathers the water so fast. Where is it? Yes. So how are we going to... Oh yes, there is a perfect spot for it. Terry, you should not be gathering. Oh yes. Ingenious. Like this. Yes. We want a full barrel of it, and then we will spread it to other barrels. Yes, we will spread it to other barrels at some... No, at some point. Ingenious. Take the barrel with you. And now you have a barrel of hot spring water. Oh yes! Oh yes! So my idea was that I will just spread it to the barrels, but yeah. Now I have enough hot spring water here waiting for the olives. And now it is time to feed the goats. Oh, you are pregnant too. Are they all pregnant now? Oh yes, you randy old goat. Oh, well, let's feed them then. Just to make them feel happy about themselves. I will be having a lot of small goats. Yes, and you can retire from them. Things are taking shape. Unlike this roof here. Maybe it should too. Oh, and one thing that I really love about Terrafirmacraft is that in Terrafirmacraft making roofs is actually quite less painful than is in vanilla Minecraft. Just for the reason that you don't need to light up the roof if you make it, for example, out of slabs. Yeah, because one of the things that I really hate in vanilla Minecraft is making roofs. Because spawn-proofing them, I really don't want to place torches on top of a house. I love them. They're so beautiful, they're so lovable. The gods. One day, when I have myself a place that I can live in, where I can have goats, man, I'm going to have at least one. Don't mind me, I'm just taking down this Seguoya here. Yes, stay in there. Do you have parents, for example? Are they around? If so, please tell them to stay away from me. For some reason I use Seguoya in here. And Seguoya I have dedicated it to be my charcoal tree, so yes. Very stupid decision indeed. I just wanted to... Apparently I wanted some color variation or something like that. But yeah. I'm regretting it already, so... Let's see if I can manage by doing it like this. Yes, I think. Yes. And what I was thinking was that... I know Terrafirmacraft is actually not a building mod, I think, but my intention is that I'll try make things look good too. Not just only, like usually in modded you don't pay attention to the builds actually. But I kind of like the idea of having it beautiful. Or at least mildly tolerable looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just add some minor things. This is something new that I just found out. This actually gives it a bit of depth in here and makes it look a bit nicer. Yeah, kind of like it. But yeah, this is not a building series. This is a Terrafirmacraft series. The difference? I don't know. Yes, there's a few. Yeah, well, details. I think I'm going to install fence wall here. Yes, that is something that I probably will do. And while at it, feed the goat. Yes. This goat is pregnant. I know. Yes, my beautiful goat. Oh, so happy. I'm loving it. Yes, how much milk? Already 7,000 millibuckets. What do we do with the milk? I think it needs vinegar. Yet, still, yeah. Because, curdled milk. Let's see. No, idiot. So this, yeah, vinegar milk, then... Well, only 900 milk. Oh, that is nice. So vinegar milk, and then this goes to curdled milk. 1 millibucket. Vinegar milk. It takes 8 hours to turn into curdled milk, and then cheese, and yes. So I really almost crashed. I really need that vinegar, and so yeah. Missing the berries? A possible game changer. And that, I think, is that for this episode. I'm sorry about it being a bit of an housewarming party or whatever. Yeah, just messing around at the household. But yeah, I really want this place working. I want to thank you all for being so supportive and giving me great advices on how to proceed with stuff. It is very nice and fun to make content when you have people who are watching and commenting on what you are doing wrong. And I've learned a lot, and I'm loving this mod, to be honest. I've said it before and I've said it again. Best mod ever. And in the future, when I think that I know enough about the Terrafirmacraft mod, I'm gonna look into the add-ons, and there are several add-ons that I'm going to take a look at when I'm good enough with it. with the vanilla, yes, Terrafirmacraft. Oh, it's very dark in here. Ooh, nobody can see me. Yes. Torch in hand, like this. But yeah, I thank you for watching this episode, and I will be back in the next episode. Until then, a goodbye. Yes.